I'm on my walk again. Let's do this walk. If you think about it, we are just only 1 year away from the primaries. And then we can decide statewide elections for the legislature, for the Congress, everything, statewide seats. Just 1 year. We can get this done in 1 year. Get this fascist empire out of office. Just 1 year. Just wait. June for California. We're not that far away. It's not far. We've endured so much. What's 1 year? What's 1 year? Mm? Oh my goodness, such a lovely day. Lovely, lovely fam. Welcome, welcome. You know what? I'll just get some vitamin D while I can. While I can. You know how I did my test and they came out, I needed a little bit of vitamin D. When you stay in the house, you're working all day. Man, you can get a little bit of vitamin D deficiency. It's not good, girl. Oh, we got that beautiful dog again. Hi. We still got the flags from Memorial Day. Hi, Eric. Lovely day. I'm here. To be honest, I think I'm losing weight or I'm getting a little bit defined. You see? I've really become a California girl. It's been 10 years now. Oh, this place looks like there's a special event going on, and we should be walking bikes. It's a beautiful day. So nice to see you guys again. Lovely. The sun is out. Oh, it's such a beautiful day. The sun is out. We're having a good time. It's Monday. Yesterday I went dancing. I went for some reggae live music in Laguna. That's how I ended my Sunday. Hi, Eric. What are you up to? What are you playing? Do you play some type of music, like some type of instrument? Oh, such a busy day today. You you will notice when I'm here by myself, it's usually very early in the morning. But right now it's around 8. The day is beautiful as usual. It's still very cute and we still have the flags from a week ago. You listen, you like to listen. What kind of music do you listen to? What's your favorite type of music? Ooh, you know what? I feel like I've lost some weight. I feel like, you know how the last 2 weeks I was like, I gained like 15 pounds, but I've been doing good. You like rock music? My favorite rock music is Psycho Killer. Da da da, fa 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 fa. Fa. I don't know a lot. I don't know much about rock music, but it's usually fun. Beautiful day, guys. Like today, Today wins the day. I mean, you can all see how sunny it is. It's just lovely. I'm so glad I came out. And I was like, do I take my camera with me? Do I just go without a camera? Then I was like, okay, let me just take my camera. I've got family here. Hi, Haydar. Hi, Tima. Nice to see you again. There's so many flags. Yup. They're still here for Memorial Day. They usually do this for Memorial Day. All the Memorial Days, they put them up. It's so beautiful. So on Balboa Island, they'll put, like on July 4th, they'll decorate the whole island. I'll show you guys on July 4th. It's so beautiful. Oh, bless you, Blake from Oklahoma. Nice to see you here. Lovely. God bless you too. God bless you too.
Yeah, but that's how she's always been.
God is always good and faithful in your life. You can always trust that. You can always trust God to help you. Such a lovely, lovely day. Tell us, what are you looking forward to? What is the one thing that you're looking forward to achieve? Some of you, I know you're going to school. Some of you, maybe you're getting your first boyfriend, your first girlfriend. Life is exciting and new. No, let me know. Let me know. Maybe you're starting a business. Things are happening. The good thing about life is that you can make it as beautiful as you want to. And it's all about what you plan and prioritize in your life. You know, so what are you prioritizing? How do you plan to make 2025 beautiful? You know, every year has its challenges. You wake up, you know, what beautiful thing do you do first? You know, I woke up today and I prayed. I always pray. I always pray. For me, that's kind of like one thing I do without ceasing is I pray. I pray all the time. When I wake up, before I go to bed, when my day is, you know, going well, when my day is not going so well, you know, I just form that habit of telling God that I am grateful. You know, checking in, like, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. Especially my health when I wake up is one thing that I'm just so grateful about. And I'm not going to lie to you. We are never grateful. Gratitude is not about like, oh, life is going on so great, like let me be grateful. Gratitude is a matter of, you realize the mindset that you need to have, and then you're grateful, you know, because that's the mindset that's going to take you through the day. Because there's a lot of noise, and you still have to focus on business, family, that winning mindset. You can't let things distract you. You can't let things distract you. Hey, Blake. Blake says, God bless. From Oklahoma. T-Man says, there's so many flags here. There's so many. But On this channel, we stay consistent, consistency. You have to stay consistent with some things like working out, being grateful, gratitude. We change through habits. We change our life through habits. Mhm. You always tell yourself beautiful things like, I am beautiful and everybody loves me. You wake up one day and those things are a reality because that is what you have been blessing your life with. Affirmation, positive affirming about your life. Mhm. So, yeah, so we decorate this park with flags in remembrance of all the soldiers that have fought for this country, for all the brave men and women. You know, when I see the American flag, I'm reminded by people like Harriet Tubman. You know, she did her part. We call her General Tubman because she helped people, black people, free from slavery in this country. So this flag reminds me of people like her. This is the land of the brave and the free. And people like Harriet Tubman, they remind me of that bravery because she helped rescue so many slaves and she's brave. That's the land of the free and the brave. Those are the people that they remind me when I see these flags, this star-spangled banner. I know somebody like her, she's a star. We see our heroes everywhere. Okay, now this is cute. You're going to love this. Look at this. They put like art. They put art on this. You see, this one was my father, Johnny Katsui Sakida, U.S. Army, Military Intelligence Language School of 1947. You see, very cute. And you know, like all these flags right here, reminding you of brave people. People who've done everything to secure the freedom, democracy, to fight for the everyday average person like me, to have our freedoms, to live in a free world. You know, they didn't fight for us to have a fascist empire. They fought for freedom. This is what greatness is about. Blood, sweat. People who fought to free slaves, people who fought for, you know, all the wars so that we can have a free democracy, a place where your constitution rules, where the constitution is king, not a one-man show. This is what freedom is about. And black people fought for it. Chinese people have fought on this planet, on this American soil. You know, Japanese Americans have fought. You know, even Hispanic Americans have fought for this land. It's not just black people and white people. And people make it a race thing, but everybody has fought for these lands. And I'm as proud as this flag as any white man or white woman because I know my people fought for the freedom too. It's our country too. It's our freedoms and our rights too. Mm-hmm. 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 We are not cowards. We will stay here until democracy and the Constitution rules the day. Mm. Mm. We'll be here. Hi, Bruce. I love. I'm here celebrating freedom and the brave men of America. Everybody has fought for freedom in this country. I'm reminded of Harriet Tubman, when I'm here. She, she fought to free slaves from slavery. She was a black woman who really fought. And this flag stands for people who are brave and free. This is the land of the free and the brave. And Harriet Tubman, General Tubman, I'm reminded of people like her. I'm reminded of people like her because these are the people that whose blood and sweat I stand on. The people who've always hailed human dignity. Those are the people that make me to be here and to live free. Those are the people I celebrate. When I see these flags, those are the people that come to my mind. I don't know who your who your who your brave people are, but when I see flags like this, I remember people like, Martin Luther. Like those are the people that have given me the freedom to live here in America. They fought for my rights and my ability to live free. Those are the people I celebrate. Life has meaning because of these people. That's why a beautiful black woman like me can live free. My ancestors fought for me to live free. That's why. That's why I wave this beautiful flag. So this park is usually a memorial park. You can see that we also have a soldier, a statue of a soldier, veteran. So this park is usually in honor of all the soldiers who fought and lost their lives. And I think it's nice. Like people who fight for country's independence, they should be honored every day. People like Martin Luther, they should be honored every day. It's not one day, you know. People like Kennedy, they also lost their lives, you know. Just because he was a president, he didn't deserve to die. Somebody shot him. Probably would have been one of the best presidents that we've ever seen in the planet. It's beautiful. Yee, yee. So we have a statue, the memorial statue, so beautiful. Reminds us of our brave people. So here you will see more memorial generations. This is the city of Newport Beach here in California. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Bing, bing, pew, 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 pew. Cute. Yeah, so you'll see like they have photos of all the fallen soldiers. So this guy, let's see his story. This is Lisa Moncor, Gold Star. So this is in memory of Joseph Cureri, Special Army of the Green Beret. He was a Green Beret. I think families come here and they put faces of people. This is Flew Amir, Army Sergeant based on Fort Hood, Texas, accompanied 4th Battalion, 4th Infantry, Operation Iraqi Freedom. He died in January 31, 2004. He died in Iraq. He died away from home. He was married, he had a child. He went to school in San Clemente, and he was born in Mexico. And he was buried in Riverside National Cemetery, Riverside. He was only 27. He was only 27. You know, when you put a face to a fallen soldier, it becomes very real. And all these tags right here, all these tags are in honor of somebody. All these flags you see, all these flags, all of them, they're in honor of a fallen soldier. All of them. You can see all the yellow tags. So you can imagine. And this, you know, this is not even half the people who've fallen for the freedoms of the United States. So this guy here, his name is Nicholas Adamo. He was born in 1920 and he died in 2007. Looks like he lived a full life. This is Ari Mendez. He died at 30 years. He was married. He had 2 children. He was born right here in Anaheim. As a boy, he was a little fighter, rumble rouser, and smart. He loved to take his toys, especially the trucks, and put them back again. He was a staff sergeant based in Hohenfels, Germany. He died in 2010, in July 6th. Operation Enduring Freedom. He was in the 1st Battalion of the 4th Infantry Regiment. All these are fallen soldiers. All these are fallen soldiers right here. Navy Petty Officer 2nd Class based in Coronado, California, SEAL, assigned to a West Coast based command Operation Iraqi Freedom. He died in, this soldier, he died in Iraq, in a place called Ramadi, Iraq. Male, he was born in Garden Grove. He went to Garden Grove High School, right here. One of the survivors puts it this way: Mikey looked dead in the face that day and said, You come, my brothers, I will go in there instead. On the last day of his life, on a rooftop in Ramadi, Mansour was assigned to protect 3 SEAL snipers when a grenade lobbed from the street bounced off his chest. He yelled, "Grenade!" and pounced on it, even though he had a clear path of escape. Wow. He must have been stressed out to do that. That for me shows that he was under duress, because he bounced he bounced on the grenade. He bounced on the grenade, and he had a clear path of escaping. That means that his brain wasn't working well. He must have been confused to just bounce on a grenade when you can actually escape. That means he had that post-traumatic stress. That soldier had post-traumatic stress. May his soul rest in eternal peace. May his soul rest in eternal peace. So many stories here. This is art. You see that beautiful heart for America, the eagle, freedom, you know. So beautiful. Okay, this one second place, I guess. It's beautiful. It says, one union connected by peace, peace for everyone. And here rest in honored glory of an American soldier. And this was done by a fifth grader named Daylan Villafana in Sonora Elementary School, only fifth grade. Beautiful. So we got another one here. It says, true patriotism springs from a belief in the dignity of the individual, freedom and equality, not only for Americans, but for all people on earth. And here it says, Patriotic Art 2025 by Elise Bruneau in Newport Elementary. She's also a fifth grader. A fifth grader has more sense than our president. A fifth grader says dignity for everyone, equality and freedom. Fifth grader, we could elect that fifth grader for president and we'd have a good day. Okay? And here, you know, we have Ella Hopkins. She's also from East Block Elementary. And okay, this is where I want to take my kid to learn if I'm living here and I have kids. Also, look, she shows like a blonde girl, a black boy, and you know, all kids of all colors. And she's waving the American flag. It's beautiful. It's a sunny day. There are so beautiful clouds. And this would have been my best. Like if I was the one selecting, this is my favorite right here. This is my best from this Ella Hopkins. This is the best. She shows the sun. Look at how sunshine, what a sunshining day that is. There's the American flag, there's kids of every race, of every color, and then she says unity. And that's for her, that's what's beautiful about America. Beautiful. These kids have more common sense than our president. Let me tell you. Let me tell you the truth. That's George Washington, I guess. It's beautiful. This is also beautiful. God bless America with a huge love. Like that. My name is Old Glory. Long may I wave. This is a beautiful one too. I think every kid should be taught to be proud to be American. whether they are black, they are white. They should all be taught to be proud of being Americans. Period. Nothing else. Nothing else. It's your country, you should love it. You're born here, must love it. Because there are beautiful things that are there. Your family, your school, things that you eat, food. Even if it's not always the best, most healthy. I mean, if you think about like all these flags, every flag here represents a fallen soldier. So all these flags, each and every one of them is a fallen soldier. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And that, when you see so many flags like this, that's when reality hits like, oh shoot, that's a lot of people to die because you can see them represented by a flag. And this is not even half. Like, this is not even like close to the number of people that died in only one war. The War of Independence, George Washington lost a lot of men. He lost thousands of men to the British Army. He only won that war because he was strategic. He was never going to win it in terms of numbers. They woke up very early and crossed the Delaware River in the middle of winter because it was Christmas Eve, and the British, they did not think that Americans could attack them on Christmas because they thought Americans were too posh like them that they'd be taking a break for Christmas. But George Washington was like, you know what, we are crossing that Delaware River early in the morning, so be prepared. And he ambushed them in the middle of the night. They didn't see him coming. And he had to do that because he had been outnumbered. The British had made him retreat previously because they had all the numbers. He didn't have enough men. They had killed almost like 4,000 of his men, like something stupid. He was never going to win that war because of numbers. So he had to be strategic. So the British, they partied on Christmas Eve, and they were sleeping, and they were expecting that Americans would come to fight them once the Christmas celebration is over. But that was not the plan of George Washington. He woke up early and crossed that freezing Delaware River. And he met them when they were sleeping, and that's how he won. He won that war within 2 hours. That's how strategic that move was. Badass move from George Washington. Whatever you do, you can credit him for that one badass move that made us become the United States of America. Otherwise, you'd still be paying your taxes to the stupid queen, Camilla. Camilla. I'm so happy. When I get some sun, I usually start feeling good. But I'm going home, and today I'm going to work out. I'm going to do my dancing today. I'll go live. When I do that, I'll make a green smoothie, look at my emails, and then do my dance routine because I didn't sleep well last night. And when I don't sleep well, I know their cause. I'm so good with mental health that I can almost diagnose myself immediately when I don't sleep well. I know it's because I've been on this political rant because it's been infuriating me. And what that does, that will spike up levels of cortisol. And when I have high levels of cortisol, I wake up in the middle of the night, either to pee or whatever, to just, hi, or I just don't sleep well. That's when I just wake up. So, um, I'm planning on working out. I'm planning today on working out because I want to. You see how well I have maintained my figure? Y'all haters don't want to like my videos and say that I am looking good, but I am. I know I am. I know I am. I am. You know I am. I've been working out, so and I've been feeling great. So I want to continue doing it. I have people viewing me and they haven't liked my videos. Mm, mm, mm. I'm still beautiful and fabulous, whatever. Anyway, yep. So that's what I plan to do. I also plan to stop taking tea. You know, I stopped coffee completely when I said I'll stop coffee. But now it's time I stop taking tea. I want to start new regimens. You know, instead of taking tea, I want to start make like all gray or like black tea. Sorry, I never take coffee. I want to start a new routine of taking something, you know, caffeine free. So start doing my lemon teas, all that good stuff. Yep. Oh, such a beautiful day. Today is a perfect day to be at the beach and to go kayaking because you know it's not very windy, and when it's not very windy, the sailboats will not be out in the water. So it's a good day to go kayaking because you will not have a lot of traffic from the sailboats. It's usually very hard for me to go kayaking and kind of take my camera with me because I don't have a stable place to put it when I'm doing it. So you guys miss a lot of action when I'm in the water doing stuff. But I put my wetsuit in my car, so if I just go to the beach and I feel like getting into the water, guess what? I got my wetsuit, boom, it's going. I just go in. So that's what's most happy. Life goals. What are you up to? What are your life goals? I only live in the future that I see. So in my mind's eye, the way I see the future, I see it full of victory, I see it full of love, I see it full of success. That's the future that I have projected for me in my mind. And whether people want to come with me or not, that's their problem. But the projection that I have is one of victory. There is one thing you can hang on 100%. Like if you don't have anything that you believe in, believe this 100%. We are all moving in terms of energy and vibration. So we are all moving in terms of energy and vibration. So the people who move towards love, those are the people who will inherit the kingdom of this earth, and the other people who inherit the kingdom of heaven, which is in the heart. So those are the ultimate winners. So if you want to know whether you're going to win in life or lose eventually at the end of it, you must ask yourself one question. Am I moving towards love, towards peace, towards bliss, towards joy? Or am I moving towards darkness, which is hate, guilt, shame, those low-level emotions? That's the only question that you need to answer in your life. And if you can be honest with yourself, then you know where you're headed. It's that simple. Life comes down to that simple question. Where are you moving? What's your projection? What's your projection? Because I can tell you there are two kingdoms. There's one kingdom of light and one kingdom of darkness. So if you're moving towards the light, you're moving towards joy, love, peace, unity. And if you're moving towards darkness, you're moving towards the opposite. And you're bound to lose no matter what you do. Light trumps darkness every day. Every day. You can be assured of that. So you decide which game you're going to play. But it will not miss. It will not miss. If you choose darkness, it's going to poison your life, your children, your relationships. That's what darkness does. If you choose light, you bless your entire life, your generation, to even 1,000 generations. Okay, now we're on this other end. Okay, we went all the way there. I know you saw all those flags over there. You didn't realize it, but we walked all the way from over there all the way here, right here with me. That's all we did this morning. We take care of our bodies on this channel. We stay positive. We stand on business. Start your business. Wherever you are, start your business. Start your business. You know, don't go look for work if you can start your business. Your business is going to give you freedom of your time. And your life is time, and you don't get to live here twice. Start your business. Take care of your body, work out, you know. I'm here working out, setting you a good example, showing you how it's done, showing you that people who care about themselves take care of their body, showing you that, you know, love is all there is. If you want to stay happy, love yourself and love your neighbor as you love yourself, you know. Don't fall for all the hate on social media, okay? It's all fake anyway. It's all fake anyway. What will move you forward in life is love and joy. And those feelings are good health. You want to stay healthy and happy? Stay joyful. Avoid negative people who complain, who feel entitled. Stay away. Stay away from negativity. Build for your family. Build a business for your family. Build a business for yourself. Stay happy. Stay grateful. You know, don't depend on man. Depend on God. Depend on God. If you stay on this channel, I assure you, you're going to succeed in your life. I'm the #1 mental health coach because I go live every day without failing. #1. I tell you to ignore this fascist empire and focus on your goals, okay? It will end. The kingdom of darkness has a time stamp. It will end. So don't pay attention to the devil, just pay attention to the lights. Pay attention to the lights. Forget about this fascist empire. It will end. Okay? And wait for June. If you're in California, wait for June. We have our primaries. We will determine who gets to rule this state. We are going to take all of them out. Okay? It's only 1 year. We can endure stupidity 1 year. We've endured stupidity for hundreds of years. Okay? We can endure a few more months and take them out and reclaim our freedoms and our democracy. It's not that difficult. We will continue doing our business, building our communities, and spreading love and humanity, and we'll take them out. The kingdom of light. The kingdom of light will always win against the kingdom of darkness. So continue building, stay positive, take care of your health, take care of your mental health, sleep. When you feel stressed out, go work out. So I love you. Let me go home because, I cannot do this when I'm driving. But anyway, I always like to have alcohol in my car, like rubbing alcohol, so that I kill all the germs. Guys, that was a 45-minute walk. Thank you for joining me. I love you. Stay healthy. Take care. God bless you. I love you.